Last week I traded my 1990 Miata for a 2016 Miata. As much as I like the old car, the style and the extra performance characteristics of the new car just convinced me it was time to trade up. Once I got the car, I learned early on that there was a sound tube under the hood. The sole purpose of this tube was to inject engine noise into the passenger compartment. It did not make much of a difference with the top down, but it was supposed to enhance the driving feel or mood with the top up. My top is rarely up unless I'm caught in the rain. And, if I'm putting the top up, I think I prefer listening to the radio. So I figured I'd get rid of the extra pound and a half of weight and remove it from the car.
I'm going to be removing the sound tube that they put on the ND, and that's the tube that is right here. It goes to the firewall and then comes around and goes to the air intake and the cam cover. Okay, apparently it does nothing but add weight and makes noise in the passenger compartment. Well, frankly, I have a wife that makes enough noise in the passenger compartment, so we're going to remove it. We'll be back as soon as it's out. I'll let you know if there are any difficulties. It looks like this should be a pretty straightforward job. Here's the sound tube removed in one piece. Took maybe 10 minutes. It's no big deal. At the front, the tube that connects to the air box has two big clamps on it. They come off easily enough. You have the air tube that goes to the, or the nipple for the air tube that goes to the cam cover here. That some people have cut, but I was able to, with gentle pulling and a screwdriver under the open end of it, or the end of it, I was able to pull it off very easily. Here we have a 10mm bolt that holds it in, and there's a prong in the engine bay that this seats onto and pops on. Another 10mm bolt on the fender, and then we have the firewall piece. Once everything else was disconnected, I was able to just leverage it out of the firewall. Came out very easy. Now we'll put the other parts in and show you what it looks like when it's done. We're all done. There's the gray plug that fills the hole where the sound tube was. That just pops in place very easily. I put the 10mm bolts back where they came from. In case they're ever needed in the future, I'll know where they are. There's one, and there's the other. And then up here we have the new air tube that goes from the filter box to the engine, and the hose goes back up to the cam cover, just fits over the nipple. Nice, simple job. Okay, if you're not filming it, it should take you all of 20 minutes to do the whole thing. Very quick, very simple. Gets a small bit of weight out of the car, not a big deal there, but will make the engine compartment a little quieter, at least when you have the top up. I gather it's not a big difference with the top down, and since my top is always down, I figured why keep it. So there you have it.